Therewith, we are at the last talk of the welcoming session. That is the same time the introduction into the conference itself. And I would like to welcome Professor Eduardo Cazap, who is part of our scientific committee and who will open this conference also in the name of the scientific committee. Eduardo is by profession a medical oncologist. He is founder and first president of the Latin-American and Caribbean Society of Medical Oncology, past president of the International Union Against Cancer, and member of the executive committee of the National Cancer Institute of Argentina. Well, thanks a lot, Eduardo, for all your work in the scientific committee, and the floor is yours.
Much, Monica, dear international and European authorities, dear ICPerMed authorities, delegates, and colleagues. In the name of the scientific committee, I would like to share with you some of our ideas about what is personalized medicine at the international level. Well, one of the issues that we need to analyze is about the concept of personalized medicine worldwide, because our understanding is that the concept is not well known at the different levels of the medical groups and the society. If you see here the definition of personalized medicine in Wikipedia, it is considered a medical intervention that is basically included in the area of diagnosis and treatment, and it is considered restricted to a medical intervention. So the general belief is that personalized medicine is a medical concept. And this is perhaps one of the obstacles in order to promote personalized medicine at different levels. So if we analyze the vision of ICPerMed related with this concept, this is a much wider concept as it was mentioned before for other speakers. So it is very important to transmit and to educate with the idea of all aspects of personalized medicine, and this is one of the objectives of this conference. There is a link with, I believe, some of the experiences in the dissemination of cancer control internationally could be applied for the promotion of personalized medicine and the really education about this concept. What means global cancer control? And this idea that I will detail soon could be really used as a pilot to promote and expand the idea to different regions of the world. One is, as you see, the possibility of trying to follow similar criteria globally, something that I think it is not happening today, a comprehensive way that expands the use of personalized medicine to different areas of diseases control, and this concept can be applied to other diseases. What means cancer control or diseases control? Education and information, but this is not only public information. This means that physicians should be also well informed and educated, as well as policymakers, governmental officials, and civil society leaders. In my activity in different regions of the world, I see that this situation is perhaps one of the key roadblocks of obstacles to the promotion of this really innovative way to many countries and regions. There is no really a good knowledge and understanding of what personalized medicine means. And in the case, we should also promote research, of course, primary prevention of diseases if this is possible, and in cancer this is possible for 2/3 of all human cancers. Secondary prevention, that means early detection, a timely diagnosis, proper and opportune treatment, palliative care, and end of life. So it is important to showcase the way in which personalized medicine can really be effective and facilitate new interventions in all these areas of diseases control. Why a global and integrated strategy? Because an international effort should mobilize organizations and leaders in a coordinated action. I think, and we think, that the effort of Europe is leading the way in this aspect. There is no other region of the world that is doing all these efforts that were mentioned before by the ICPerMed leader and others. And that is really an example that should be followed by other regions of the world. And for that, it is necessary to follow an harmonized strategy. There is an example before some years ago in which cancer was isolated, working internationally as a disease. We constituted the NCDs Alliance. That means at the beginning, cardiovascular, lung, diabetes, and cancer in a coordinated and global action. Perhaps this model could be also, and I think it is today really in the agenda of ICPerMed to really expand the action in a coordinated way. And it is, I think, necessary to adapt these possible outcomes to different environments, to different socio-cultural situations, and also economic. But mainly, this type of strategies must be focused on access and equity. So the key needs in order to really go forward in this way is that it is necessary to define with a global perspective a clear mission and vision. And the example of ICPerMed is an outstanding example. To expand networking, as the chair of ICPerMed detailed before, and also a clear understanding of what global means. Global, it is not only communication, it is not only exchange of information. In order to be truly global, the objectives could be necessarily implemented in different countries and regions. And that is the difficult task, the implementation phase. And I think that that is one of the reasons of this conference, how to really implement the existing knowledge to the world population. One thing that is today unacceptable is that the existing knowledge reaches less than 50% of the world population. So that is a clear message why implementation is absolutely critically and necessary. And for that, we need leadership, and for that, at all levels, of course, national, regional, and international. And to facilitate this, the implementation of pilots in specific countries could pave the way for the expansion of this strategy. So in this conference, the focus in the program was really, in particular, the promotion of solutions, strategies of best practices for the implementation of personalized medicine. To make the step from the description of harmless, many documents or conference or things that are usually inside the box, towards proposed solutions and implementation strategies at the country and regional levels. And the demonstration that personalized medicine is not only a theory, but is a reality for the benefit of patients, citizens, and the society as a whole. And that is also an important message. This is not only for doctors and patients. This is something that should be part of the agenda of the society as a whole, the healthcare systems, and the authorities that are related with health. We will have implementation sessions, the 5 sessions. The first one will start immediately, inform and engage citizens. The second is enhancing the life sciences, diet harmonization and regulatory frameworks. The third one is related to the next generation of medicine into healthcare systems, and that is an important outcome. The fourth session will be about building an efficient entrepreneurial ecosystem supporting health innovation, and this is really another critical aspect. And the last one, number 5, personalized medicine, an opportunity to redefine value in healthcare by incorporating patient preferences. A very important. Patients are part of the problem and must be part of the solution, and also socio-economic aspects. I would like to thank you, my colleagues at the Scientific Committee, André Albergaria from Portugal, Saladin Chibut from the Novartis Institute for Biomedical Research, David Harry from the European Patients Academy on Therapeutic Innovation, Mette Harley from the University of Copenhagen, and Alfonso Valencia from the Barcelona Supercomputing Center. Fantastic colleagues, which with the ideas and the discussion were, I think, fundamental, trying to give to you a program that we think is focused in the main aspect that we need to promote about the implementation of personalized medicine. Related, we will have a specific issue with the COVID-19 pandemic, challenges to personalized medicine approach, and for infectious diseases is a case, how the personalized medicines can be part of the solutions, and with an initial focus on infectious diseases to later on include other type of chronic and non-chronic diseases. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thanks a lot, Eduardo, for your talk. And thanks a lot to all the speakers of this first welcoming session. Well, we will have a short break and we are back here in around, well, let's say around 2:20. So hope to see you soon again for the next and the first session of the implementation. Thank you.